And the forecast is up. Is it going to be good or no good? We're all waiting for the new NMME and European forecast for this winter. The question is, what will the forecast be? This is the winter precipitation anomaly forecast for the region of Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. In October, the European model predicted a winter right around normal, and then in November in its forecast, the European model predicted slightly below normal precipitation for winter. On the other hand, the NMME has been pretty aggressive both in October and in its November forecast of predicting below normal precipitation for the winter. The CFS model, which is a continuous line represented by the blue line, and the reason it's continuous is because it's a daily forecast, you'll notice that initially it kind of trended below normal, but over the past couple days, and past several days I should say, it's been trending around normal to maybe just above normal for winter precipitation. Now I'm recording this on December 4th, which means we are a couple of days away from something very exciting happening. And by exciting, I mean the European model and the NME model are about to make their updated monthly forecast. So the question is, what will they be? Is it helpful to have these daily CFS updates while we anxiously wait to see what happens with the NMME and European model? Well, now it's December 5th, and I decided to check the Copernicus website to see if the December forecast is in for the European model. But as you can see, the December box here is grayed out, which means it's not quite available just yet. Oh no, that is a little disappointing. Obviously, I'm just having a little fun here. This is actually expected because the Copernicus website, I think, usually doesn't have the new monthly update until the 6th of the month, and at the time I'm recording this, we're not quite to that day just yet. However, one of my favorite go-to weather websites, Weatherbell, does have the European model in. In fact, if we look at this region we've been focusing on, it's actually forecasting fairly aggressively above normal precipitation for the winter. Typically during La Nina, you do tend to see above normal precipitation across parts of the Great Lakes, and sometimes it can extend further down to the south. It really depends on the type of La Nina we're talking about. And also keep in mind, there is some question of exactly how long La Nina might actually stick around this winter. Now we're looking at what the forecast was in November. And notice it was quite a bit different, especially when we're focusing on those states I was just mentioning down here in the south, like Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. If you could see my cursor, you could see the November forecast was generally wet in the northwest part of this region and dry in the southeast part of this region. Now let's flip to the recent forecast for December I was just showing you. Check out the difference. Quite an increase in wetness, or the amount of above normal precipitation that this model is expecting for the winter. We're back here looking at the time series now for that winter forecast for Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, and once the European model is available from the Copernicus website, it's probably going to be up here, maybe even higher. As you can see, it's been quite the change from its October forecast and November forecast to, by the time we get to December, it's going to be well above normal for that precipitation. As for the NMME model, that usually comes out around the 8th of the month, so by the time I'm sending out this video, it's not going to be quite available just yet, but it'll be interesting to see what the NMME says about this as well.